I'm going to demonstrate Sphereshield for Teams with an iOS device. On the left-hand side, we have my iOS device signed into Teams, and on the right-hand side, we have the admin portal. And on my iOS device, I'm signed in with bob@agat.place, and we can see in the admin portal that we have some relevant policies to Bob. We have Bob is not allowed to send messages or files to Alice, because researchers and investors are not allowed to do those things together. And we can see the details of that policy. We can see that chat is blocked, and we can see that sharing files is blocked, as well as other modalities, and other modalities are permitted. So let's test that out. Here we have Alice's client, and we have Bob on the iPhone. So we're going to send Alice a message from the iPhone, and it should be blocked by the proxy. So we can see the message failed to go through, and we can also see that a notification from the compliance tells us what happened, that a message was sent to Alice and it was blocked, and it explains for what reasons. Now we can send a message. See, we can send a file to Alice and check that that's blocked as well. And we can see on the iPhone that that was blocked, and you can see on the client on the right that nothing is received, and you can also see the compliance message that's received explaining what happened. We can take a look at the activity auditing and see what happened. We can see that Bob sent a chat and a file to Alice, and we can see that they were blocked, and we can see for what reason it was blocked, what policy was applied, and we can see the device type is an iOS device. And Bob is allowed to send messages and files to Jim. We can see here there's a policy between Bob and Jim, specifically just between those two UPNs. And we can see that they're allowed to do most of the modalities except for video. So we can now test that and make sure that works too. Let's pull up Jim's clients. This is Jim over here. And Jim receives our messages without any issues. Now we'll send a file. And we can see now that Jim received that file without any issues. We can take a look at the activity auditing again. And in this case, we see that Bob sent Jim a chat message and a file, and they both those actions were both permitted. And we can see that came through on iOS device.